beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for the end of April right through the end of May 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, this is your twin flame reading for those twins who are currently in separation. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile will be your pile, the second pile will be your person's pile, and the third pile is your unified energy. So let's see what is going on there for you. Also, please make sure you know what a twin flame connection is and that you're in one. If anyone is mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive, that is not a twin flame connection. Okay, I just want you to be aware of that. Twin flames, they are magnetic. They are a very intense bond between two people who are energetically charged at the same frequency. You're twins for a reason. You mirror each other's behavior and you also project energy towards each other. So basically, it's like looking in a mirror. So when you're twin, who is the runner? There tends to be a runner, a chaser, and a separation period. Not all twins have a separation period. I want you to be aware of that, but the majority have a separation period. And during this separation period, the twin who is the runner, they actually look at their twin and they see, like a mirror, they see all the things within themselves that need to be healed and processed. Because twin flames, they want me to go one more, so I will. Twin flames, they tend to meet each other when they've gone through a very traumatic experience in life. Now, this could be, childhood wounding, could be bullying when you were a teenager, or even, nowadays, which is sad to know about, but, it could be now. It could also be a past love relationship that perhaps was very damaging. You tend to meet your twin when you've gone through something very, very difficult to comprehend. And when you meet your twin, it is actually a very important relationship. It's not this romantic, passionate thing that Hollywood would tell you it is. I mean, of course, it is romantic and it is passionate, but it's more than that. It's actually a very difficult journey to take. It's when two people, they are a catalyst for change within each other. So the chaser, they tend to be the more spiritually evolved part of the party. They tend to be open to being vulnerable and doing the spiritual work in the relationship, and they know that they've met their twin and they're willing to surrender to the connection. But the twin who is a runner, they tend to be avoidant. They tend to be afraid. They tend to not really trust unconditional love because they've either not experienced it or they've had a bad situation in the past that has made them mistrust it in some way. So they tend to bolt from the union, leave, hold their twin at arm's length. And, it doesn't mean they're not thinking about their twin. Doesn't mean they're not exploring in their head and their heart all the potentials of what the relationship could be. It actually means this person is trying to find their way spiritually back into balance, okay? When twin flames meet, it's all about the twin flame activation, which is about accepting your spiritual awakening. There has to be an acceptance of that awakening to spin you off onto your true calling path before you reunite with your twin, okay? It's more about the spiritual journey and the awakening than it is about the twin when you are separated, okay? So I always say to people, do not wait for your twin. When the moment is right, the universe will orchestrate a meeting for you and your person to come back into union. Again, it is a very, very difficult journey to take. Not everybody takes the journey of the twin flame connection, but it is a very, very rewarding relationship as you move forward and come together. I always like to explain the twin flames like magnets. If you think of two magnets that are identical in their polarities, Okay, there's a push and pull energy between identical magnets. They attract each other, but they also repel. And there is a space in between. They never quite match because there needs to be space between the two twins to follow your spiritual evolution before you can come back together in a union. Okay, I'm just going to go get your final card. It's becoming very difficult. The deck is becoming very difficult to deal with. The World card, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, I'm just going to pop this deck here for you. I want you to be aware. Just remember those magnets. They push and pull each other. There's a space in between. They never quite connect fully. I mean, the depth is there, but there needs to be that space for spiritual evolution. And when the chaser stops chasing, they stop thinking about their twin, reaching out to their twin, trying to message or connect. As soon as they stop doing that, you change the dynamics, the frequency in the connection, and your twin can feel that, and they come closer to you. Have you ever noticed when you've perhaps not heard from your twin in a while, and you're just getting busy doing your own life, your twin suddenly reaches out? It is a catalyst for change in the energy. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. And as soon, the polarities actually shift. So the twin who's the chaser, they become the runner, and vice versa. And then you come into union. You must walk in each other's shoes before you come into union, okay? Now, just to make you aware, your second house of value is influencing you at this time, my beautiful Pisces. So that's about you checking in on, your exchange with your twin at this time. So if you feel very dissatisfied with the way things are going, I feel like you're creating a little bit more balance in your world. You may feel a lot of these thoughts over the next couple of weeks, which is, you may wonder if your twin really values you right now, or whether you're taking a step back. And if you feel it's time to take a step back, you're actually changing the dynamics in the connection, okay? Your person is going to come and initiate some sort of action here. I feel like this person is going to reach out, but we got some interesting cards here. We got the Strength card, and we got the Three of Pentacles for your person. So I feel this person, they're learning a lot about themselves, and they could even tell you that they've initiated a connection with a counselor, or to understand something that's gone on in their past. But we'll go deeper in a moment just to see what's going on there. You've got the Snake, okay? This is your protagonist energy. Now the Snake, there's some trust issues here, okay? So because we got the High Priestess and we got the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you've gone quiet because you feel the effort is off. This person's not making an effort to reach out. And I feel like you did everything you could to be in this connection. You gave your all. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like perhaps you have sent a message out to this person, but this person, they've got the mouse. They're very cautious. They're very skittish, shall we say. So they're kind of like, they dip in for a moment, and then they get scared, and then they bolt off. Think about a mouse's or mice's actual energy, how they conduct themselves. They'll cautiously approach something, and then they run off if there's the slightest move. So I feel this person has been very hesitant to get into a long-term relationship. We're going to go and find out why this person has got some element of fear. But we have the Snake here. The Snake basically indicates that you need change, or you desire change, because things are not changing. So you're becoming that catalyst for change. Snakes, they shed their old skin in order to rejuvenate themselves. So I feel right now you're at a period where you're walking away, because I feel like you've been on hold for such a long time, and you're fed up with the same old thing, the same old pattern. So I feel like you're trying to release this, but it is still part of you. So I feel there is an element of you mourning this energy and feeling that you're wondering, should you move on to someone new, or whether you should stay and wait to see if your person spiritually evolves. What is meant for you will never pass you by. So breathe and release that energy, because your person, the universe, will orchestrate a meeting between you both when it is time. Also, number 7. Number 7 is a Chariot card number that indicates, your dedication and commitment to this union. You saw this relationship going somewhere, but right now I feel like you lack confidence in this connection, and I feel you're trying to be really disciplined with yourself and hold back. You have things to say. You have things that you want to understand. You have things that you want to connect to your twin with and ask and say, why? Why are you running from this connection? Especially when you've offered a very safe haven for this person's emotions. You've offered nothing but love, devotion, and care, but still this person has things within themselves to resolve. Remember, we can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves, and we both have different journeys to get towards each other. Twin flames, they tend to have had a very similar journey of traumatic experiences or difficult experiences. that have led to a lot of hardship or emotional reconciliation, things that need to be resolved within themselves. But I feel you're still asking the questions why, okay? Now, also, with the snake card, it can indicate a setback in the connection and a temptation to move on to someone new. You're well within your rights to go towards a soulmate if you want to, okay? Time waits for no person. Sometimes twins take karmics, and I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. That's your call. It's about how you feel within the union. And it's about sometimes, and I don't see a karmic being taken here, okay? I just want you to be aware of that. I will clarify that Three of Pentacles just to make sure. But what's important to realize is that whenever either twin ever takes a karmic, it is to enhance the lesson. It is to amplify the lesson, okay? So when a twin tends to take a karmic, it does not last. It is there to amplify what the twin has been running away from, okay? But in a different form, so that they can like have an ego death and then come back to themselves and realize that actually they've been running from love their whole life. So the twin flame connection, it is a very complex connection, which most people, they decide in the end not to take. But when it works, it is intoxicating. It is like no other relationship you've ever experienced, okay? And there are lots of relationships out there where even in famous people, you can notice where twin flames, they took a separation period and they're back together in union. Just Google it. You can find it all out there. But I feel like right now you're trying to understand things and try to release, okay? Because you may have felt that you've been in a bit of a habit or a pattern with this person and you're trying to regain some sort of control. Now, we do have the Page of Pentacles for you. So I do feel you have been learning about the twin flame connection and also learning about yourself a little bit more and investing in yourself also. The Page of Pentacles is, it's a card of commitment, and you gave your all to this connection. But you want tangible results. You want to see evidence that this person has feelings for you. And you're not wrong to ask for that. That you're well within your rights to ask, show me with action over words how you feel about me. Because I feel this card indicates that you, right from the very beginning, you saw a future with this person. You do love this person deeply. I mean, you're coming up with the Lover's card here as well. So I feel you have a choice when it comes to love. I do see that in the future, physically, I feel you and your person may not physically see each other in the next 4 weeks or so. But I see beyond that you and your person have the potential to learn the lessons that you're meant to learn during the separation period and come together. But I will, as I said, go a little bit deeper on that. Okay. Now, pages, they tend to bring news. So some of you may already be talking to someone new or have like a little interest in someone new. Maybe something that you're really hesitant about, but you're not exploring as deeply as you would with your twin, and you're really asking a lot of questions. And if you're not at this time, there is going to be someone in the near future who you will be talking to. Now, this person, again, is there to help you learn some lessons. You can be with this person. People can take a soulmate if they want to, and connect with a soulmate and disconnect from a twin flame and cut the cord if you want to. We all have free will, so I want you to be aware of that. It is a struggle relationship, but it is very rewarding as well. I spent many years being the runner in a twin flame connection, and actually deep down all I wanted to do was shout, I love you, I want to be with you. But I was so afraid because I'd had a previous experience in a relationship that really damaged me physically, mentally, and emotionally, and I was not available to give the love that a twin flame connection requires at that time. So I kept my twin at arm's length, and they kept trying to make it work. They kept coming back, kept coming back, kept coming back. And whilst I appreciated that, in the end, I was like, I have to cut this off. I can't deal with this because it's not fair. I can't give that person what they deserve right now. So I was very immature in my energy then, and I literally cut it off and just not ghosted. I very much underlined that I was not available to take this journey right now. And then I got busy spiritually becoming aware and going on, not seeing anybody else, but just getting on with my life and trying to make myself a bit more aware. And then when I was ready, I came back to my twin. And then, of course, you activate the flip. then they kept me at arm's length, and I was like, oh, okay, I totally understand, because the time is the right time, sorry, the right person, but the wrong time. And then after, you know, a couple of years there as well of it being shifted, then because my twin took a karmic during that period, and of course I was like devastated, but at the same time I understood the journey because I did a little bit more digging on it, that people just can't wait forever. I get it. But then of course that karmic situation did not work, because they were meant to learn their lessons as well. And then, of course, the energy changes between the twins and you come together. Now, we do have the High Priestess energy here for you, and that indicates it's almost like a vow of silence. I'm getting this energy of you taking a step back, maybe being a little bit more secretive than usual. I feel like you're going deep within for answers and seeking knowledge. That's the energy that you're in right now. But the High Priestess knows that there is a psychic bond. So you know that this person is your twin. You know that this person will message you. And that's not an egotistical thing. You just know this person, it's not finished. It's unfinished business. You know that. With the High Priestess, though, I really feel you're trying to check in to see whether you should stay or go in this union. You don't want to have to walk away from it, but I feel like your hand has been forced. I'm getting this sense of being forced. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're actually giving me something in the water right now because I'm scrying at the same time as doing a reading. Okay. They actually just show me a sign. It's really random. It's Route 66, however you want to say it. It's a long stretch of road. It's very famous, okay? So either there is some sort of connection between you and your twin regarding that. It could be an in joke between you both, or it could be a route you actually took. Could be you're always planning to go on a road trip there. Please take it as it resonates. I mean, maybe they've got a sign in their bedroom or something like that, or it could also mean, because they're giving me a spiritual energy with it. Okay, thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. They're giving me spiritually enforced separation to obtain balance. Don't worry so much, they're giving me. You're being guided on your spiritual path. Okay, and I feel deep down with the High Priestess in your position, you do know that. It's about trusting in the unknown, trusting in your intuition and having faith. But at this time, I feel you're a little bit worried, okay, about the journey. And I feel there are some things within you that need to be healed. They're giving me like trust issues. There may even be a little bit of jealousy. Don't shoot the messenger when I say that. Now, this can be triggered by your twin, by your twin's behavior, or it could be that there was a previous experience that you witnessed when you were younger, or when, like, for example, parents or guardians divorcing, or a lot of conflict around the area of jealousy. Okay, or it could even be that you've had a previous experience that made you feel that way, or it has been feelings within you that have been triggered by this twin flame connection, so that you can resolve those things for when the time is right to come back together in union. Please take Route 66, however you say it. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. I can't really connect it other than that. I can only give you what I can see in the water, okay? Now, moving on to their cards, we've got mice, okay? Now, this energy is... Okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. This energy is very cautious. I've already mentioned that. But there's something about your twin. They're going to tell me that they've been under a lot of stress recently. And there's something about their... they haven't been feeling like 100%. Okay, I can't quite pick up on an energy of what's wrong, but they may tell you that they've been a little bit unwell, under the weather. I mean, we've all gone through a major pandemic, so, you know, that's not an unusual thing to hear recently. You know, there's been some people who have been fine and other people not so fine, but, and I'm not saying it's connected to that, okay? I want you to be aware of that. I'm going to underline that there. I feel this person may tell you that they've been a little bit under the weather, or not just they're 100%. When they reach out to you, they're going to tell you something like that, or they're going to have a conversation about it, okay? Now, we do have, let me see what else that is. This person worries a lot. They worry about losing stuff. They worry about people being taken from them. So either they've been in a previous relationship that was very toxic, very draining, and that person either breadcrumbed them or cheated on them. This person is really cautious to give their heart away. because they see it as giving their heart away. And they're holding on to it like really tightly is what I see. I'm going to pull a card on that. This person is very cautious about giving away their heart. But what they should realize is that they're not giving away their heart. They're actually blending energies. They're actually merging hearts with a twin. It's different. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We have the Empress energy and we have the Six of Wands. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you tell me? Oh my gosh. This person, they are, it's like, what I'm seeing here is this person knows they got it good by being with you. Okay, this person felt on top of the world when they were with you. They know that you're their twin. So if you're asking that question, that is one of the questions that are being answered here. This person knows that you are their twin. They find you very attractive. They saw you as someone that they want to settle down with. So for these cards, I'm like, well, what's the problem? I do see that there may be something about their mother or their feminine energy there, a guardian. Let me just see. Can you show me why the separation is happening? Healing, the star energy. We need a little bit more. The moon, very cautious, this person. Did they have a previous experience or is this from childhood? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is like, they're terrified. This person, they have a lot of regrets. Five of Pentacles, they've got abandonment issues. Is this from previous experience or mother type figure? King of Cups, father figure. But I also see male and female, it's not a gender specific reading per se. I do pick up on a father figure. I feel like something about the mother figure doing a lot of grieving is what I see. So either they lost someone when they were younger, a father figure, or the father figure or guardian left, the masculine left is what I'm seeing. But also this person has had a relationship that ended in the same or similar way. I'm just going to go one more before I clarify these cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out. I'm trying to understand the energy so I can see how things will work out, because I can't just like make a rash assumption with the energy. I have to understand what went before. Temperance. Okay, the separation is really all about balance for both of you, but I feel this person has had a previous experience. I mean, the Empress energy tells me, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. It tells me this person sees you as someone who they could spend their life with, someone they feel really comfortable with, someone they find very attractive. They actually look up to you a little bit, actually. They see that you're very productive, you're really, conduct your life in a very independent way. You've got it all going on, is what they're showing me. And they're the sort of person who would see you as someone to settle down with long term. And this is the problem, this long term thing. I mean, even with the Two of Cups here, this person sees you either in a high level commitment like marriage, but they may have said that they're afraid of marriage or they don't believe in marriage, but they've actually visualized you being together in a high level commitment. So if marriage is not important to this person, they still see a deep bond with you and them, that they would see you together. I mean, they literally, I'm literally clarifying how they feel about you, because this is their pile. This is how you feel about the union and them. This is about how they feel about you and them. And this is your outcome energy. And to clarify their cards, they've literally got the two most important cards in the deck about love. They got the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. This person knows that you are someone special in their life. But I do feel this person is learning lessons. We've got the World card there. Well, I am picking up a little bit of this person has to go through an ego death, is what I see here. We all go through it at some point, but I feel this person has had a previous experience that has ended quite badly. I feel they were with someone who was super attractive, who had a lot of attention, and they ended the relationship on a very brutal tone, or it ended very difficultly, shall we say. But they're trying to come into some sort of balance. They are learning a lesson. They are healing, but they're very, very cautious. Okay, the star energy, I feel this person is having an awakening. As I'm doing this reading, I feel this person is having an awakening. And I feel with the star energy, it means they're gaining clarity. They're in a new phase of life. They're starting to think about things in a healthier way, like exercise routines, diets, the way of living, that sort of thing. We do have the Moon card, so very cautious person, but also with a lot of unresolved emotional, I don't want to say issues, but I feel there's some events in this person's life that they're trying to reconcile. They may have told you about these. They're very unsettled with their emotions, so they do need grounding, and they need to learn to trust their intuition, because whatever happened with this person in the past, with a past person, it made them feel like their intuition or their gauge or measure of a, judging personality and behavior is off. It's almost like they went into a relationship with their heart and it was smashed. And they're like, how can I have not seen this coming? How can I have missed this? So going forward, they then meet you, their twin, and they're like, this is unconditional love. And I'm feeling something really deep for this person, but I don't want to fall in too deep because I got hurt the last time. And I just don't trust myself to not fall hard in this connection and get hurt again. So this person is very cautious, okay? We got the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is a card of protecting themselves, a lot of anguish, despair, regret. This person feels a little bit bewildered as to why they cannot get past this. And this person actually worries that they're going to be alone. They worry that they're going to be alone, but there's something like an invisible barrier with this person where they feel they can't 100% connect because they do have fear. The root cause is the Five of Pentacles. So that is, it's a card of abandonment, but it's also a card of deficiency. They feel like they just don't have what you deserve right now. They've gone through a struggle. They do long for you, actually. This person does long for you. And they may tell you that with that exact words, they long to be with you. But there's something preventing them. And I feel with the King of Cups there and the Temperance card, they're meant to learn to quieten their emotions or ground their emotions and to feel a little bit more emotionally secure. Now, they do have the Two of Swords as well as the Emperor. So they, I mean, all those cards, I didn't realize they got the Emperor. All those cards, the Two of Cups, the Lover's card, with the Empress and the Emperor, they know that you're their match. They know, okay? And this person, I feel there's something that's blocking them. Well, we've already discussed what that is. They're cautious, very cautious. And they're avoidant. When someone is emotionally avoidant, it means they're not emotionally available to give the love that a person deserves in a relationship, the effort and the care and the time, because they have unresolved issues with them. So they're actually projecting their feelings by keeping their twin at arm's length out of fear, okay? They do have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is an interesting card because this means that this person does want to be someone that you can trust. They are starting to think about settling down, but they've been very business-oriented or they've been very ambitious in their career. If they're retired, I feel this person is maturing, but they're still very reserved in their emotions. The history of the Emperor card, there used to be a Fool in the background of any Emperor card because it was always a reminder to have fun, to not take life too seriously, okay? And I feel this person has had to learn that. I feel this person has had a lot of responsibilities from when they were younger. So I feel this person almost became the head of a household when they were younger because of some sort of separation that has gone on there. And they promised themselves they would never fall into that trap ever. So this person has moved through life trying not to have any deep attachments. And then as soon as they met you, I feel, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. What they've given me is the way that this person describes it, and they might have said this to you, they fell under your spell. So this person almost thinks that love is a trick, when actually that's just because of their experiences. It's not. They know deep down that you're very authentic and that you really wouldn't do anything to hurt them. They see you as very spiritual. They almost see you as a little bit witchy, actually, how you just know things. You just know this person on a deeper level. And they struggle with that because it's something otherworldly. So they're trying to seek to understand right now as well. We do have a Two of Swords. This person is very closed off. They're at stalemate, stagnant energy. Now, the Two of Swords, you know, the typical Rider-Waite Tarot, Two of Swords, there's a figure with two swords up. The two swords up indicates defensiveness, someone who feels that there is a threat. And there's no threat. They're actually about to discover new lands in the Two of Swords. They want me to show you the Two of Swords. I'm sure all of you know what a Two of Swords looks like, but my guides want me to okay, thank you so much. They're showing me right at the beginning. The Two of Swords, there's a figure there. She's blindfolded in the cards. And again, it's not gender specific, but blindfolded. The swords are up because they feel like there's a threat. But the calm waters behind suggests there's no threat. Sorry, they're telling me it's at the beginning. It seems like it's more in the middle. There we go. Well, it's kind of in the middle. Anyway, so as you can see, she's blindfolded. So she's learning to trust her intuition. She's opening her senses that she has not opened before. So she's not relying on her eyes. She's relying on her intuition, her instincts, and her heart. So she's trying to remove logic from the situation because love is not logical. But the swords are up because during a very vulnerable time, the defenses are up, the guards are up because this person feels there could be a threat. In the background, there's new lands. This figure is about to go and discover new lands emotionally because all the waters are there. And they're feeling a little bit out of their depth, okay? Because they're about to explore uncharted territory. And the moon represents that level of caution. So I do feel this person, that there's still a little bit of a way to go before this person really brings down their barriers to open up to this connection. But the Two of Swords in this card, in this deck rather, and I love this deck, it's gorgeous. It's by BASTET Tarot, and it's the LUCE DELL'ANIMA deck. There's there's three candles really. Well, sorry, this is a sword here, but there's also, they look like candles almost. And it's like their candle still burns bright for you, is what I see here. But as you can see, there's an intense period of awakening. It's almost like a moon shape there, but I'm feeling the energy of the sun. So I feel this person is trying to work through their caution in order to open themselves up to an awakening, the spiritual awakening, so that the relationship can blossom, okay? Now, for your person's energy, because we flip the energies, they've got the rider. Now, the rider indicates movement, improvement, moving forward, and also new information. So I feel this person is encouraged by your withdrawal, your step back. You are the catalyst for change because you've gone quiet. Some of you may have blocked this person, or you may have gone just super quiet and very secretive about what you're up to. And this person is, this card literally means messages, new information, quick movement. This person is going to come towards you, okay? But I want you to be aware, even though they've got the Strength card and the Three of Pentacles, I feel they're going to tell you that they have been learning more about some stuff within their world, but also that they've reached out to a counselor, is what I'm feeling. But we got number 1, which is the Magician energy. So also, they wanted me to indicate, number 23 for your person. When you reduce it, 2 plus 3 is 5, which is the Hierophant, which is to learn, which is to seek guidance. And also, 5 tends to be the number of difficulty. So again, it connects to the 5 of Pentacles, which is, someone who is longing and feels like they're not enough. This person feels like they're not enough. And as you can see, also, we've got a number 9 there, which is a Hermit energy. So they are going through a spiritual awakening. I feel like they're fed up themselves with the way things have gone and the way that they have influenced the relationship. We've got the Strength card. So they're in a deep period of self-love. They are building their courage and their confidence. And as you can see, these roses are blossoming. Now, roses, of course, are the flowers of love, or they're supposed to be, and whilst they are beautiful, they also come with thorns. So this person, as you can see the way the hands are holding the flowers, this person is trying to overcome the fact that, yeah, love can hurt sometimes. That's just the way that life is. We've got ups and downs in life, in love, all of the things. It's about how you ride that wave. And this person is reconciling that there's lots of rings on this person's finger, so I do feel this person has had, obviously, commitment issues, which you're aware of, but I feel this person is learning to become comfortable with commitment. And it's almost like they're releasing the narrative that they have around commitment in order to open themselves up. Now, we also have that Three of Pentacles that I want to pull a card on. The Three of Pentacles, it does not mean there is a third-party influence. Some people think it does, but actually the history of the card is to plan. It is to consult. It is to be forward thinking and be inspired to do something. Three of Pentacles indicates a collaboration. So I do feel some of the energy that I'm picking up right now with your person, I feel they're being very cautious, but they are taking advice at this time and they're weighing up their options. They may be talking to friends. As you can see, we've got lots of pillars in the background. This person is building a solid foundation so that they are healthy to offer something more long-term for you. So let me just pull a card on this Three of Pentacles just to make sure there's no third-party situation. What I do feel is that this person, if they haven't told you already, this person has been through something with another person and they may tell you about it. And they don't want to be with that person, but I feel the way it went down, it has influenced how they operate in love. And I feel it has installed in them a fear about getting involved. The High Priestess. This person, I mean, you got the High Priestess energy, you got the High Priestess here. This person is thinking of you heavily and they feel your pull. Even though you're not together, they feel the magnetic bond between you, even though you're apart. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. This person is having a spiritual awakening. I mean, look, they keep coming up the same cards here. The Lover's card, this person wants you, my beautiful Pisces. They want you. We got the Lover's card there. So this person, I'm just going to pull another one just to make sure. Can you please clarify? Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles here. As you can see, the emotions are ups and downs. There's two ships there. I feel like they were taking another journey of love, and I feel it really knocked them for a six. And they're very uncertain about love. This person is making some adjustments. I mean, I have to say, with the Two of Pentacles present, I do want to go to another deck just to clarify that on its own, because it can mean, I just want to be clear, I'm not picking up the energy of a third-party situation, okay? I will normally pick that up and I'll say, oh, be careful because this person may be attached to somebody else. But I'm not picking up that energy, but I just need to go to a different deck because the Two of Pentacles has come through. King of Pentacles, Two of Swords. No, this person is really focused on their finances. This person wants to make the right decision for their heart. And the Two of Swords is showing up again. This person's just cautious. This person is very closed off. They're inflexible with their emotions. They tend to use logic over love, and they're trying not to do that. This person's trying to check in with their emotions and their intuition. This person tends to bury their head in the sand as well, but I feel they want to, they want to invest, King of Pentacles, they want to invest in the right situation, but they're cautious. So again, I'm not picking up a third party. For those of you who know that your twin has taken a third party, I feel I'll pull a card on that. I'm not picking up on that in this energy reading, but I will pull a card on that for those who know that their twin has taken a karmic. I'll just quickly pull a card for you all. Can you tell me about any twins out there who have taken a karmic, what the situation can be? The Emperor and the Knight of Swords. This person is maturing and they're deciding to change their life. They want a new start. They feel like they've been a fool and they rushed into something too quickly is what they're giving me. And it's not what they were looking for. They miss you. Okay. The Four of Cups tells me that this person's fed up. They're bored in that connection. And I don't like talking about things like that. But what I do see here is this person, they regret. They feel like, what I see here is this person will reach out. They will message you. They don't want to miss the opportunity with you because right now they feel disappointed in their actions. And they feel that the choices that they made were not the choices that they ended up wanting. And as they mature, I feel they're more connecting to what their heart desires. And they're hoping the universe brings you back together. But I feel they will initiate contact. Okay, that's for those who have a twin who is in a karmic situation. But as I said, in this energy reading, I can't pick up on it. It's not there for me. Okay, now we do have your energy outcome. We've got the Woman. So again, as I said, it's not gender specific, but the woman represents intuition. It represents sensuality, opening yourself up, being available for love, and knowing that, you know, this relationship can blossom into something in the future. I feel like you have offered this person unconditional love, but because you got the World card, I feel you're not waiting for this person. I feel you're trying to get closure on this situation. You're very attractive, and I feel like you will have a lot of attention. It's number 29. When you reduce it, 2 plus 9 is 11. So that really indicates that you know this person is your twin and you wanted to take the twin flame journey. But you may feel right now you got to keep moving because you can't wait forever, okay? Oh, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're actually giving me a book in the water. Now, they did give me something like this maybe about 2 years ago, and it may even be for your sign. It's just struck a memory in me. And it's, I think it's a very famous play. It could be a movie as well, I'm not sure. They're showing me as a book right now, and it's called Waiting for Godot. Now, I'm not 100% sure what that is about, but I think it's about, if my memory serves me well, I think it's about waiting for someone who doesn't show up, okay? And what I'm getting from this energy is it can be a message about not sitting idly waiting for someone to show up. You need to move. When you move and focus on your true calling, and you get busy living life the way you're meant to and learn the spiritual lessons that you're meant to develop, only then when you reunite with your person. Okay, so that's a very important message, actually, and that should be for all twins. But they're showing me that book. So either that is, I don't know if you heard the knock there. There was a knock on my altar. I've got a new microphone, and sometimes because it's canceling out other noise, because they're still doing demolition work, it's not really picking up some wonderful moments on the camera as well. But anyway, so either you're literally reading that book, or you're watching the movie, or you just did, or you may hear some relevant, something that's relevant to it in the next 6 weeks or so. I would also look out for signs, Route 66, however you say it. And these may be relevant to your twin flame connection. You do have the Lover's card, which means you're deeply in love with this person, but the Lover's card is the choice. Okay, and your person did come up with the choice as well, but it was covered by another card that, with the Five of Pentacles, this person regrets their choice. They regret their choices so far. With the Lover's card, I feel you have a choice. The World card. You may feel it's a very heavy burden relationship. You may feel like you have the world on your shoulders, quite literally. You may feel that you need to, well, you're completing a lot of lessons, you're passing a lot of tests in this connection, but I feel there's part of you that wants to get closure on this and walk away because it's been too hard. And you may not know which way to turn, but your heart will guide you, okay? But remember, as soon as you take a step back from your twin, you are the catalyst for change. They come seeking you. Now, we do have a Nine of Pentacles here, and it's not attached to any energy. Okay, so I want to pull a card on this. Nine of Pentacles suggests independence, focusing on your own path. It encourages you to invest in yourself, but the Nine of Pentacles is to be self-reliant and to get a foundation ready. Okay, you're solidifying the foundation. So I feel right now, you and your person in the next 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks, you're still in an independent state of mind where you're focusing on building a solid foundation, not just financially, but in terms of emotional grounding for this connection. So as I said, I feel that physically coming together is not something I see, but I do see messages, okay? Thanks so much. Can you please clarify this Nine of Pentacles for the whole union? What have we got here? Five of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Well, this tells me that the separation period, whilst it may feel difficult and it feels like a loss, the Six of Swords tends to mean it's a rite of passage. It happens in the majority of twin flame connections, and it is to learn the hard lessons, to change. It's a necessary change in thinking to gain greater wisdom, and that you will be guided to the new position to be together. There we go, the Judgment card. So Five of Pentacles, yes, it's difficult, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there. It is a bit of a struggle. It does feel like there's a longing. There will be a longing between you both. Six of Swords, you know, indicates a moving forward in emotions, coming out of difficulty. Where is it? Difficulty there to discover new lands. And the Six of Swords tends to mean you're being guided. You're being guided and to trust in the unknown because you're in a transition period towards something greater. And that something greater is, number one, your calling. The Judgment card is your true calling, leaving your old life behind. But it's also a card of second chances. So you and your person, it's not over. Unless, of course, you say it is. We all have free will. If you feel, because every twin is going to be different on their journey and a different stage. If you feel it's done, then you're walking away. But the Judgment card says that you and your person, you can reconcile. The universe will, in divine timing, bring you together when the moment is right. Okay? So I'm just going to go get some final cards before we close your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Oh, they want me to stop there. So let's see what cards we've got here. I couldn't let you get close to me. I love you unconditionally. Okay. So these are the messages for this twin flame reading for the next 6 weeks. I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a footstep. So I do feel this person is going to initiate a change. I feel they will take one step closer to you than they have done. And you will notice that in the way that they message you. Because there's going to be something very candid in their message where they open up about something that has been difficult for them. As soon as they do that, this person, they want to let you into their world, but they're very cautious about doing it, okay? Is what... Oh, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I wasn't quite getting the energy, and my guide just whispered in my ear, baby steps. Baby steps. Okay, so it's baby steps. Okay, I know nobody wants to hear that, especially if you've been waiting for a long time. But this person, you will notice a change. It'll be small, but you will notice it. And this person will message, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Pisces. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Also, there may be something that's relevant about footsteps. I mean, there's a famous poem about it. You may get sent it, or your person may send it to you, or they may even change like a picture that they've got on social media to that, or you have. It could also be that they wear a necklace with a footstep on it, or they have a bracelet or a charm. You could even literally see footsteps in cement. But there'll be something to do with footsteps over the next couple of weeks as well. So look out for the relevance. I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Pisces. I hope something does resonate with you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little bell, and I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, and love and light.